Hi, this video is going to go over the dance called Moving Down to Texas. It's a 32 count 4-wall dance and there's no tags and no restarts. Let's get started. We'll face 12 o'clock. All right, section 1, weight is on your left. We're going to start with our right foot. We're going to vine to our right with a hitch. So that's a side behind side, hitch your left. That left foot comes down into a left vine with a quarter turn. So side behind, turn, touch. When you make that quarter turn to your left, you're going to be looking at the 9 o'clock wall. All right, so let's do it with the words first and then I'll do it with the count. This is a whole count dance, so there's no syncopation, so the counting is pretty easy. All right, weights on your left, we're going to vine right. 5, 6, 7, 8, vine right behind, right, hitch, left behind, turn, touch. All right, this time with the count, weights on your left, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's add section 2. We're going to do heel switches forward or a heel step with our right, then a heel step with our left. We're also going to point to the side. So point with your right, come back home, point to your left, come back to center. All right, so we ended that section 1 with a quarter turn left. Your weight would be on your left so we can do the right heel. So 5, 6, 7, 8, heel, step, point, step, point, step. All right, this time with the count again, weights on your left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I'm going to do the first 2 sections. So from the top, we're halfway done with the dance. For the complete walkthroughs until we get to the very end, I'm just going to go through the words. Since the count is so simple in this one, I think we'll just save the full count until the end. But I will do it after every section so that you're aware. Okay, so from the top with the words. First 2 sections, weights on your left, we got those vines, then we've got the heels and the points. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, vine right behind, right, hitch, vine behind, turn, touch, heel, step, point, step. All right, that brings us to section 3. You ended that section 2 with your weight on your left. We're just going to do a K step. There's no turns involved, so we're going to remain looking at the 9 o'clock wall. So with your weight on your left, let's do a K. So 5, 6, 7, 8, up, touch, center, touch, back, touch, center, touch. This time with the count. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let's add that to the beginning, so face the front. Weight is on your left. We're going to start with that vine. 5, 6, 7, 8, vine right behind, right, hitch, left behind, turn, touch, heel, step, point, step, up, touch, center, touch, back, touch, center, touch. Okay, we only have 1 section left. Now, that K step, we actually should end it with more of a step rather than a touch, which is traditional for a K step. But we kind of want to bring our right foot in together with our left and put your weight on it because section 4 starts with heel splits. So your weight's going to be equally distributed on both the right and the left foot. Those heel splits, you swing your heels out, then in. We're going to do 2 of them, okay? Let me just show you what they look like from this viewpoint. All right, so heel split is out. You're got to be forward on the balls of your feet so that your heels can swivel out and in. So we come back in. So it's out, in, out, in. All right, I'm going to finish section 4 facing this way just so you can see what I'm doing. After we do those 2 heel splits, you're going to step your right foot out, then your left foot out. And when I say out, I'm minimally. This is a peppy song. So you want to tighten your steps up, make them smaller because the music moves a lot quicker. And if you tighten your steps up like that, it's going to keep you in time with the music. All right, so again, we did the 2 heel splits, out, in. We're going to step our right foot slightly out, left foot slightly out. Then we're going to do a clap. The clap gets its own count. Then we hitch our right foot, and that's the last thing you do. And that's great because then that transfers all the weight to your left foot so that you can go right into that vine again. Okay, so let me do section 4 facing this way, and then I'm going to turn back to the 9 o'clock wall, which is where we will be looking. All right, so with your weight evenly distributed, we're going to do heel splits. So 5, 6, 7, 8, out, in, out, clap, hitch. All right, and that is section 4. All right, but as you know, we will actually be looking at the 9 o'clock wall when we do that. So let me show you from this point. I'm going to do with the words and then the count. All right, so we just finished a K step. We're going to do heel splits. 5, 6, 7, 8, out, in, out, clap, hitch. This time with the count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and then that's the whole dance, all right? So since we finished looking at the 9 o'clock wall, I can tell you that the dance travels counterclockwise. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 walls. I'm gonna do a walkthrough of the entire dance, but I'm gonna go through 2 walls so that we're kind of not left hanging there with that hitch, so that you can see what that feels like to go from that ending hitch right into that vine that also has a hitch. All right, so this time with the words, and then I'm going to do it again with the count. All right, so from the top, weight is on your left. So 5, 6, 7, 8, vine right behind, right, hitch, left behind, turn, touch, heel step, point step, K, and center, and back, and center, and heel, out, clap, hitch, vine behind, side hitch, side behind, turn, touch, heel, point, K, center, back, and center, and heel, out, clap, hitch. All right, so hopefully that is helpful to go through 2 walls. One time through, again, I'm going to do 2 walls. I'm just going to count the whole way through. Again, it's just 1 through 8, no syncopation. All right, weights on your left. Here we go. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with that, we're done with the teach of this dance. I will tell you that this song is kind of fast. I already mentioned that you want to keep your steps tight. If you've not tried looking a song up on YouTube and then going into that gear, you can see the gear toward the bottom of the video or where there's other menu options. If you click that gear, you can change the playback speed of the music. I highly recommend doing this song your first time through at maybe 90%. Okay, instead of 100% or 1.0 is what it'll show on YouTube. And if you back it down just a little bit to 90%, maybe practice it again then at 95%, you'll get the muscle memory to get to 100%. It really doesn't take long at all. I've already tried it out with with my husband actually, and that worked out really good. So it's just a recommendation I have. It's a fun little song. Again, the song is called Moving Down to Texas, the same as the dance. So anyway, I hope this video is helpful to you, and I'll see you next time.